Hello, Virgo, and welcome to Paula B Energy and the general reading for March for the sign of Virgo, sun, moon, and rising signs. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so this is a general reading for Virgo, so not everything is going to resonate with everybody. Just take what resonates for you and leave the rest. And you'll want to take a look at the other videos for your moon and rising signs to get a more complete, full picture of how the month's energy is going to play out for you. Great. All right, let's dive in. I've done a little bit of tweaking to my readings. You're still going to get your recent, past, present energy challenges, blessings, and Spirit's message, but I've added some more cards so we can get a little bit more detail. I love details. It really helps with the reading. And I've also added a couple of new oracle type things to give you some really pithy things to act on. So your first one is chance. Allow the sea to wash its chest of wonders ashore. You never know what the tide may bring in. All right, so it looks like your month may start out with a little bit of chance, and I think that's so funny because I drew that card first, and then this card came out, which is the Wheel of Fortune. This is the chance card. It's also the lucky card. However, it came out reversed for you. Doesn't mean that you're unlucky. It just means that things might be a little bit slower in the luck department for you. You're still lucky. You're still in the right place at the right time. It's just not happening as fast as you might have thought it would. And this is in the recent past. So keep in mind that this is like in the last 6 weeks or so, could be all the way up to this present moment. Things have felt like, yeah, they're kind of going good, but they're not going as good as I had hoped. That's okay. You're still in the right place at the right time. Do not despair. Keep putting forth the effort. And look at this. Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is literally a new resource coming in for you. Aces are beginnings. Pentacles are all about our resources. Those are the things that support us. So money, time, energy, health, relationships, all of those things are resources. Something new has either come in for you in the last 6 weeks or so, or is going to be coming in for you very, very soon. So your luck is holding. However, you do have a little bit of structure that needs to be applied to daily life. Now, Virgo, you're good at structure, I think. You're an earth sign. I personally really like the Emperor as a card of Virgo. I know that's not what everybody else says about it, but the Emperor to me really depicts the Virgo's talent and skill at being organized and that perfectionism, right? But the Emperor is about structure. The Emperor is about abundance, of course, because that's the male counterpart energy to the female energy of the Empress, which is abundance and manifestation. And the Emperor knows that he can manifest and be able to take care of all the people that he cares for in his empire. However, he knows that that's not going to happen unless there's systems in place. There has to be some organization. There might be some law and order that has to happen. So in the recent past for you, Virgo, or even in the present energy, some needs for systems and order are in order for you, especially since you're getting this new resource. You're going to need to know where to put it, in the little slots in your life. All right. So that's the recent past. Now coming on to the present energy, and part of that is what's coming towards you in March. We have the Queen of Wands. I love the Queen of Wands. All the wands in this deck, this is Shadowscapes Tarot. All the wands in this deck are musicians. I love it because it's about drive and passion and that, fieriness that has to do that a lot of musicians have. The Queen of Wands, she's the queen of passion. She knows what she wants. She follows her desire and she knows how to get it. She is very, very good at knowing what she wants. Do you know what you want, Virgo? That might be a good question to ask. All right, and in your present energy also is the Eight of Swords. Now, keep in mind that the Eight of Swords is always the card of anxiety and worry and the mental trap of our own making, right? And we see here a swan. if she just spread her wings, she could actually fly out of there. Yes, there's a couple of brambles that appear to be maybe hampering her ability to get out, but this little hummingbird is coming up and saying, hey, the way out is up. Just look up. You're so focused on what you're worrying about that you're not seeing the opportunities to get out of that. I call it the hamster wheel of worry. You've ever watched a hamster? He's just like running and running and running, and he never gets anywhere, right? But he's running. He's busy. Are you busy worrying, or are you busy trying to find a solution? So that's going to be something that you're going to need to handle this month, Virgo, is really releasing that energy of worry. As long as you're in the fear state of worry, you can't be in the abundant state of love. And you're going to need to, because you're going to be busy. Two of Pentacles. What we see here is a juggler. Look at, he's amazingly juggling all of those things and doing it brilliantly and gracefully too, I might add. The Two of Pentacles is a card of having a lot of things in motion. It's a card of being able to juggle the resources, being able to bring the resources in and manage them so they go out to the appropriate things. And remember, your pentacles, your resources is all the things that support you. So this is all the things, not just the job, not just the making money, right? You need to make sure that there's some balance in relationships with others and yourself, with your health, with your time, with your energy. So all of those things need to be looked at, and know that you are going to have a time this month where you're going to feel like you're kind of juggling things a little bit, and you're going to feel really, really busy. That's okay. That's the energy. You are having a challenge. You're coming up on the big ending of a cycle in your life. This is the World card. It is the last card in the major arcana, and it signifies that you have come to the end of a very large cycle. Now, the cycles that we have in our lives are often the ones that involve learning major lessons. So you're coming to the end of a period where you have been learning some sort of lesson, and you've done it. Congratulations, you've done it. And you have learned this lesson, and now you're going to take all of the knowledge that you have distilled from this lesson, and you're going to use it as you move forward into this new cycle. So it's not just an ending, but it's also a beginning. And so take some time to reflect on that. This is in your challenge position. So it's going to be the challenge for you to ask yourself, what have I learned from this situation? And it might be a situation, a type of situation that has been repeating for you. It gives me the mental image of the hamster wheel is coming into my mind. So it is something that has happened for you repeatedly in one way or another. Might not look exactly the same, but the underlying theme is the same. And it's time now for you to look at it and go, hey, I'm really tired of this thing repeating. How about I just, learn whatever it is I need to learn, and let's move on. And you will be moving on. In fact, you'll be moving on and you'll be perfecting something new. The Eight of Pentacles is the card of perfecting something until you become the master at it. It indicates, it's the card of the apprentice, right? And what we see here is a spider, and that spider is the apprentice. Because what does a spider do? Makes their web over and over and over and over again, and making each one perfectly. This is what Virgo does, by the way. Virgo is a perfecter. It is their skill. It is their talent. It's a blessing and a curse because they are able to see how perfectly something could be, and it can be very frustrating when others don't live up to that potential, right? And even when they themselves don't live up to that potential. So, number one, cut yourself some slack. It's okay, Virgo. You don't have to be perfect. You're perfect just the way you are, by the way. And you need to know that. And it is time for you to have your wishes and dreams fulfilled. This is in your challenge position, which I find interesting. So the Nine of Cups, which is dream or wish fulfillment card. This is the card of daring to dream. Do you dare to dream? Are you thinking about what you actually want? Are you just thinking, well, it can never happen as perfectly as I want it to happen, so I'm just not even going to even think about it. I'm just going to put my nose to the grindstone and just keep doing what I'm doing because I'll never get my dreams. And that is your challenge. Your challenge is to dare to dream. Ooh, I just got to chill. Okay, that was a big message for you. Dare to dream. I love it. All right, now in your blessings row, you have the star. The star is the card of faith and hope. That is what the star means. It is a card that talks about looking to the heavens. It's a card about connecting to the divine. Notice that she has, I'm going to see if I can zoom in here. She's got 1 foot in the water, 1 foot out of the water. She has one hand up to the heavens, one hand down to her clothing. She is depicting balance, right? And it's balance between heaven and earth. It's causing that balance. So where's your connection to spirit? Make sure that you are doing that. What is your spiritual practice? Ask yourself that, and see if you can actually provide some more of that emperor energy, a little bit more of that structure. Perhaps you need to create a routine for that. That's going to be one of your blessings, is to be able to tap into that. Tap into the source that is beyond you. You can't do it all. All right, your next blessing card is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords card is the card of discernment. It is the ability to be able to discern the truth and see the logic of a situation, to look at the facts and know what is true. In its positive, balanced aspect, it is being able to have clarity of vision, clarity of mind. In its unbalanced aspect, it can be very cold and unfeeling. But as a blessing card, this clarity of mind is really going to help you. That clarity of mind is actually what you need in order to figure out what it is that you want. Wants and desires are not just what comes from our heart, but also from our head. It's a marrying of the two, right? And then in your blessing, your third blessing card, you have Page of Swords. Now, pages are messengers in tarot, and this is a message of truth. So once the queen is discerning it, then she has to communicate that, right? And this is a communication of some sort. So your blessing is going to be being able to communicate that. And it might be that once you are able to clearly see what the truth of something is, then maybe it's your mission to communicate that to others. Definitely to communicate it to yourself so that you fully understand it. Okay, so now we come to Spirit's message for you. Your very first card is Eight of Wands. Now you had the Eight of Pentacles before, so you've got 2 eights, and this really indicates that there's going to be some effort, some action that needs to be taken. Eight of Wands is the card of targeted action, targeted towards a goal. So you have to figure out what it is that you want, and then you're going to take action toward it. Wands is the suit in tarot that coordinates with fire, and fire is passionate. Wands is about drive, passion, go get it, taking action. It's also about our connection to spirit. So it's both of those. This card is right next to the star in your reading right here. So that connection to spirit is one of the actions that you're going to need to take. And then you're going to take those actions and you're going to zoom them all in on one goal, right? One target, not scattered all over the place. Spirit's second message to you is the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups is often called the sorrow card. I call it the crying over spilt milk card, because she is worrying so much about having to release this particular cup she's holding into the water that she's ignoring that there's 2 more that are coming towards her feet. And often when we are holding on to the worry that we spoke about earlier, often when we hold on to that energy of worry, we are actually preventing blessings from coming to us. The very thing that we want is out there waiting. The universe is trying to send it to us, but when we're in the energy of worry, it literally is pushing it away. So Spirit's message to you is it's time to let it go. It's time to release that so that you can allow the blessings to come into you. All right, your third blessing card is the Three of Pentacles. This card's come out for about 4 other signs so far. And I like it because it is the card of collaboration. I know you can't really see that on this card. It's showing it in more of an artsy kind of way. But the original depiction of the card showed 3 people. One was a craftsman with a hammer, hammering something in the building. Another was the architect. He had the plans. And the third was the banker who had the money and had funded the project. It takes all 3 of them with their unique skill sets to be able to erect the beautiful building that they are within. So your message from Spirit is, who are you collaborating with? Where's your tribe? How are you working with others? You're not doing it just on your own, right? Pentacles, this is resources. So how are you collaborating in all the different areas of your resources to actually build your resources and not be trying to do it by yourself? All right, let's get another little oracle message. Seahorse. There will be ease and power as you move through the world, and the seahorse is here to help you as he helps us, the mermaids. Look out for unexpected new ways to travel. Ooh. All right, looks like there might be some travel in your future as well, Virgo. That's exciting. Can I go with you? Okay, so let's take a look. In the love department, I do not see a lot of cards that talk about love coming in for you, although you do have some wands. It looks like this month is going to be a little bit more working on yourself, Virgo. That's okay, because when you get that right, then that comes. Your 9 of Cups is in the reading. It's in your challenge position. So you might have wishes and dreams, but it's not in your blessings position. So it's not actually coming in for you just yet. It's your challenge. It's the thing that you need to overcome, right? It's not a problem. We don't talk about problems. We talk about challenges. You can overcome a challenge. So it looks like love might be a little bit delayed in the month of March. And I wouldn't worry about that, because once you get this work done, that's going to clear the decks energetically wise and allow what you want to come in. So that's the work that you're going to need to do this month, Virgo. For those of you who are needing to know about health, it looks like you do have a new resource coming in. And you've got that collaboration card. So it's possible maybe you've gotten a new health professional to work with, or you've gotten some sort of resource. Maybe you have a little bit more energy. Maybe you have stuck with your diet since the first of the year and it's really starting to pay off for you. So, you've got the star card as well. So faith and hope. So things are looking hopeful for you. Your key is going to be to continue the actions. That 8 of Wands, aiming all of your actions towards your goal. Stick with it. Stick with it. Don't get bogged down in worrying about how it's not working. Okay. All right. And then in the wealth department, it looks like you've got the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So a little bit of stuck energy. Again, you need to figure out where you want to go. You have the desire, Queen of Wands, and you're going to be juggling a lot of things. I personally am getting the message that now is not the time to move just yet. You have to get some things under control first before you can think about if you need to make a job move or maybe a position move within the company that you're working with, or if you're an entrepreneur, wait before you try to expand. March is not going to be the time to do that. Wait just a little bit on that, because the conditions are not quite right. The energy is not quite right for expansion just yet. We'll see how April plays out. All right, let's take a look at your message from the mermaids. Your message actually is blessings, so that's awesome. Where did it go? Here it is. Isn't she beautiful? Prepare yourself to receive an abundance of blessings. The more you focus on your blessings, the more you'll attract. Remember to count your blessings. This mermaid is preparing herself for beautiful blessings by being receptive and filled with gratitude. She feels worthy to receive infinite blessings, and she fully trusts in the divine to bring them to her. You have the ability to bestow blessings as well as receive them. Anyone can bless others. This can be done with sincerity and from your heart. Your presence could be a blessing in the life of someone else. When we feel worthy and can appreciate our true value, others can perceive us as a blessing in their lives. Alternately, perhaps someone is about to enter your life who will be a beautiful blessing for you. Ooh, I like it. Okay, so blessings, Virgo. Lots of blessings for you. I hope that you will comment and let me know what those blessings are. Let me know how the month plays out for you. So please leave a comment below. Thumbs up, ding the bell, all that jazz that happens on YouTube. I hope you'll join me next month for some more info about what's coming up for you, energetically speaking. Thank you so much for being here and have a beautiful month. Bye.